At Njori, we're on a mission to bring professional cooking precision to the home cook. Our cooker was born from a shared love of good design, technology, and an obsession with fried chicken. Buckle up, guys.
The Njori Tempo is a portable smart induction cooker that can measure, monitor, and regulate temperature and weight constantly to help you compose perfect meals every time. We've been designing and developing products for a number of years. We also both love food and we love cooking. The more we were trying new techniques and recipes, the more we found that we were quickly filling our kitchens with bulky single-use products.
Things like slow cookers, sous vide machines, temperature probes, deep fryers. I'm doing this, I just realised. The cost of all these gadgets really added up, and over time it turns out they weren't even that accurate.
This got us thinking, why isn't there a single product that offers complete control with endless possibilities to experiment, yet comes in a streamlined design that takes up a fraction of cupboard space? We created the Tempo to do just this. The sleek design makes the Tempo easy to store or transport. Accessories and cables tidy away neatly in the cork base, which is held closed by powerful magnets. I said that last bit really weird way, didn't I? Powerful magnets.
It's really easy to set up and start cooking with. You can use your own pan, and our magnetic dial allows you to seamlessly dial in a precise temperature right away. In quick start mode, the Tempo uses integrated sensors to precisely measure the temperature of your pan and maintain your target temperature, regardless of what you're cooking. That means you can be safer in the knowledge that you'll get consistent results every time.
The Tempo also has built-in scales, enabling you to measure ingredients directly in the pan before and during cooking. The reduce by weight functionality also brings new consistency to sauces and reductions.
Set your sauce to simmer, select your intended percentage reduction, and the Njori Tempo will alert you when it's time to head back to the kitchen.
We've designed our cooker to be super easy to navigate and experiment with.
The preset modes allow the user to explore a range of techniques that they've never tried before. The accessories are also attached via magnetic connectors. In sous vide mode, the circulator and probe combined turn a pan into a water bath, perfect for gentle cooking. This means you can enjoy restaurant quality and evenly cooked meat, fish and vegetables at home.
You can also use the probe for precision deep frying by easily attaching it to the side of your pan. This ensures your oil doesn't get too hot and is quickly brought back to target temperature after adding cold food.
You can't beat a good slow cook, but heavy slow cookers squander valuable cupboard space.
You didn't say squander properly.
Well, how did you not say squander? I think it was just your take. I'm sorry, I've wasted your time.
You can serve succulent stews or casseroles using your pan of choice with the Njori Tempo in slow cook mode.
From cooking perfect rice, precision poaching, or tempering chocolate, the Njori Tempo has you covered. It gives you precise and responsive temperature controls and all of the accessories you need to cook like a pro. And when you're finished, it's easy to clean and it won't clutter your kitchen.
We have worked tirelessly for 3 years developing the Njori Tempo, using all of our experience and design expertise. For us, this really has been a passion project. We've been working with experienced electronics engineers in developing both the power and control electronics, and we've now finished development and we're ready for the next stage of manufacture. We're really excited to be offering you the first chance to get your hands on the Njori Tempo. If you're ready to discover your cooking potential, back us today and take your cooking to the next level. You'll notice the screen has been removed here. This is purely for prototype testing so we can host the internal software on the PC. The software on the PC runs the modes that control the cooker, and the cooker's internal temperatures are continuously monitored by the thermometer. In order to connect to the PC, we have mounted some PCBs with micro USB ports, but these won't feature on the final product. To achieve sous vide mode, we use both a water circulator and temperature probe. These attach to each other for ease of use. We start with a large pan of water, attach the circulator and probe to the side of the pan, and plug in the magnetic connectors to the side of the unit. This is the software that we've developed to control the cooker. Within it, we can write and refine the different cooking modes to achieve optimum results. This is sous vide mode. Here we are setting the target temperature to 50 degrees and running the program. This activates the water circulator and the cooker applies heat to the pan. While this heats up, we can prepare the food. The water is now approaching its target temperature. You can see as the temperature probe readout reaches 50 degrees, the software alerts us to add the food. Ensuring the salmon is completely submerged, we can clip the bag in place. The gentle and very even application of heat cooks the meat slowly and evenly. After an hour, the salmon will be perfectly cooked. Going back to the software, we can increase the target temperature to 85 degrees and run the program again. Once this new temperature has been reached, we can add the asparagus. This takes about 10 minutes. The result is nice and tender, yet still retains some bite. Another mode we can use is the temperature controlled frying. Loading this program, we can set the temperature to 190 degrees and run the program. Once the target temperature has been reached, it will regulate itself to maintain the desired temperature. Even if we were to leave the pan like this for hours, it will never go above or below 190 degrees. Adding cold food to a hot pan normally reduces the cooking surface temperature. However, the benefit of this mode is that the feedback mechanism works to maintain the temperature throughout the cook, rapidly correcting any fluctuations from cold ingredients. This helps us to achieve consistent results. After extensive testing, we can conclude that the best time and temperature combination for halloumi is 190 degrees for 1 minute and 15 seconds on each side. Any hotter, it will burn too quickly, and any colder, it will be dehydrated by the time it has a good colour on it and will become tough and chewy as it cools. This is conveniently also an ideal temperature for crisping up the salmon skin. Poaching is largely the same as sous vide, except we don't use the circulator. We mount the probe to the pan using the provided silicone holder and attach the magnetic connector. Here we can set the temperature to 95 degrees, as this is the perfect temperature for poaching eggs. We want the water to be as hot as possible to cook the eggs, but not boiling, as the turbulence can disturb the egg and tear the egg white apart. Once the circulator is turned off, we can then run the program. As with sous vide mode, the program tells us exactly when to add the food once the target temperature has been reached. We can take the eggs out after around 4 minutes, depending on the size of the egg. And then it's time to plate up.